Yo, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing super fantastic and awesome. Doing a little drip from Apostle, which is actually in the very front of Block CrossFit Redlands, those front buildings. Super cool dudes. I haven't really had a chance to stop by and was able to get a cup of coffee this morning because I spilt my entire cup of coffee on the way to work in my car. It was sitting in the back seat and it tipped over and the lid wasn't fully shut. And I got coffee everywhere. So that was my 4 a.m. Yeah. So, but got an opportunity to meet some cool dudes and have a tasty cup of coffee. So that's what we call making lemonade. All things good. Hope everyone's doing awesome. Got a fun week of programming coming up. Got some stuff coming up. We got Wodapalooza in a couple weeks. Some info and details about that coming out. Some people have been asking about Block Jam kind of stuff. We got a couple ideas we're flushing out right now. But where I really wanted the focus to be this week was on the CrossFit Games and Sandra and Kim, and wanted to kind of like, what I found is sometimes there's like too many announcements, right? Like it's like, hey, we have the CrossFit Games and this and this and this, and it all kind of gets jumbled and lost, where just trying to be better at mapping things out, to where it's like, hey, it's almost like if I released a shirt, like, oh, we have the Murph shirt and the 4th of July and the blah, blah. It's too confusing. So really kind of wanted the focus to be on not only the Masters CrossFit Games, which I'm really looking forward to, which should be awesome. As far as the stream goes, I've had some questions about that. Should be on the Legends CrossFit Games page, as well as like their YouTube page, as well as the Games YouTube page, I believe, or the Games website, and or all three of those. We will be making some more announcements and posting the schedules. There were some switches around, so I was kind of waiting to like everything being solidified. So like Wednesday, Thursday, get those out to you guys. I did have plans of potentially doing maybe a little BBQ viewing party Sunday morning. But it looks like there's just going to be one event now on Sunday, and they might be doing some cuts on Saturday. So I'm waiting to see kind of where that cut line is and where everyone kind of shakes out and what we're going to do there. That being said, it'll obviously be on all the TVs. We'll have the replays going and stuff like that. But I wanted to try and find some time to get everyone together and like hang out and watch it. So maybe Saturday there might be some potential there. So efforting, right? Trying to kind of really hone in on that. But yeah, if you see Kim, Sandra around, I know I talked to Kim this morning and Sandra this morning, and you could definitely tell the nerves were there, which is exciting. One thing I had shared with Kim, I think I had talked to Sandra about it too, was like, there's a guy that has a hunting show called Meat Eater, and he's an author, and his name is Steve Rinella, and he said something really cool about the levels of fun, and he rated them level 1 to 10. Right? And he said level 1 fun is like a roller coaster, right? It's fun, it's a good time, but it's not memorable. Level 10 fun is memorable. You'll remember for the rest of your life. But in order to have level 10 fun, you have to suffer, meaning something miserable has to happen, right? So like, imagine, you are traveling, or you had this, you have to go through something really hard, and then on the back half of it, even though it might be hard in the moment, on the back half of it, it was a lot of fun. Like a CrossFit competition, like there's nerves and there's all this stuff, and in the middle of it, you're like, why? You're questioning yourself, why are you doing this? But then you come out on the other side and you realize it was a lot of fun. A really difficult hike. We had Mo that trains at 6 a.m. She summited Mount Kilimanjaro, right? So that's 6 days of like hiking and suffering to some level, for 15 minutes on a summit. but man, that's a good 15 minutes. So the idea is that there is always some level of, you're painting your house. It sucks, but I'm not saying it's fun, but at the end, it's like, oh man, I'm really happy I went through that process. So, just some kind of thoughts there, but make sure, I know it means a lot to them, and this is something I've been trying to get personally better at. I was actually talking with Allie about this morning, is that when I think about people, or is to not wait, right, to send someone a message or well wishes, or, not be like, oh yeah, I should call that guy. Like if I have a moment where maybe it's, an old coach or a member or someone who for some reason has popped into my head, that I just kind of write him a quick, like, hey, I was just thinking about you. I've been trying to get a lot better at that. So throughout the weekend, as you're thinking about Kim and Sandra and then battling out, like send them something, just real quick, shoot them a message, shoot them something on Instagram. I know it would mean a lot. So we're really excited for them. So kind of stay tuned on that stuff. A lot of details coming out. And then in the weeks coming forward, we'll have some more stuff as far as kind of a in-house competition we want to do. And then we might try something with a little different format. And then just some other stuff coming into winter and fall that we kind of want to focus on. But we kind of wanted to focus this week to be on those two awesome ladies and their awesome journey to the CrossFit Games and Alabama and all that and all that good stuff. So should be an awesome week. We got a fun week of programming, like I'd mentioned, but also just celebrating them. That being said, with the programming, I wanted to incorporate some of the workouts. So we will be doing, we're going to actually do event 1 on Thursday, which is their first event. We're actually going to do it at the programming, the way it's written. Tuesday or Friday, I have a little version, and then Saturday, I have kind of a mashup version of a couple of the events, and that way you guys can kind of like get a feel. I think that's always something that's fun with CrossFit is that we can, do these things as a community and kind of have that shared experience. So a lot of exciting stuff to come. Stay tuned for details on the games. Send all your well wishes to Kim and Sandra. And yeah, we'll get after it and have an awesome week. As always, if you guys need anything, questions, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But hit me up, either through YouTube. I get an email if you guys leave a comment, or shoot me a text or whatever. Also, we had some questions about Labor Day. So on Labor Day, I always program Hot Shots 19, which is a hero workout. We do a partner version of it. I'm efforting a couple things with Marvel for Redlands. So we'll probably be doing 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, those 3 morning classes. And me and him are going to split them up. And then I need to get with Chris and double check what he's thinking, but probably something similar. Maybe just 8:30, maybe 8, 9, something like that. So stay tuned for that, and let's get after it and have an awesome week. And if you're around Redlands or you see Kim or Sandra around, make sure you give them a crisp high five and tell them to go get it. But have an awesome day, guys, and let's have an awesome week. Thanks. Deuces.